Hello, everybody. Lucas, Luca, Dylan. Happy Friday.
TMZ Deportes.
People might be a little tired heading into the weekend after that incredible, dramatic finish to the college football playoff semifinal
Insane.
between Miami and Ole Miss.
Fiesta Bowl.
The Fiesta
A
Bowl.
little bit of a Fiesta hangover, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
It made me miss the Tostitos sponsor.
Yeah, it is the best. Yeah.
Anyway, but Miami victorious. They're heading to the national championship game, and we are going to break it all down. And all the celebrity fans who were in attendance for that, and of course that includes Michael Irvin, but also someone who might be familiar to you, maybe not, maybe you're lying about it, Abella Danger.
Good point. And then also, guys, we're going to be talking a little bit about, there's been a head coaching carousel kind of going on this offseason. A lot of guys in and out of jobs. Mike Tomlin, one of those guys that was on the hot seat. But we have a Steelers legend come in and possibly debunk this. So
Yeah, and then urinals for sale. I mean, I kind of just want to leave it at that. Like, I mean, there's a fire sale going on in Buffalo.
Get your trough.
The Buffalo Bills, as they close the doors on their now old stadium. Everything is going to be up for sale, for auction. So we got details on that, as well as what does our in-house Buffalo Bill want? What's the thing they want? Maybe it's
His
a urinal,
desired
maybe
item.
it's a seat, maybe it's a piece of turf.
who knows?
You know, when you said that, I immediately thought of Arrested Development.
Really?
Oh my God!
Great show.
We're having a fire sale.
If
You ever see that?
No.
Oh
Love
my
fire
gosh!
sale.
I'll send you a link.
Arrested Development's awesome.
You'll laugh.
Yeah, I watched it once.
You will laugh and laugh.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
a great
honestly,
job.
that Miami Hurricanes game was pretty cool and whatever. But LMU versus University of San Francisco last night, double overtime. LMU
Get out,
wins.
really?
Where was that streamed at? How do you watch it?
I mean, I think you got to spend your $5 and go and watch the team. Go support
Which actually is
LMU.
a good. I think I spent $8.
Yeah. You guys could sit courtside for about $30 if you really want to. And they're entertaining games.
I went last year and saw LMU versus Santa Clara. It was a great time.
Yeah, it's a good little stadium, good little arena. It's a fun game. But yeah, double overtime. LMU brings it out. Almost went to 30 overtimes apparently. So I don't know. Miami, a college football playoff. Take a step aside. But hello everybody in the chat. Jude, Nancy, Arlene, Sonia, Tracy, Angie, Jen, David. Oh my goodness, guys.
Speaking of Tracy,
How's everybody doing?
we also got another story too. Big breakup. Huge, maybe the biggest breakup of the year.
That's what I think it
We
was.
can keep saying that about everything right now. We're
Yeah.
on a tiny window where we can see
It was the
top of
relationship of the year. It was my favorite. Guys, I made a video on it today, and I was truly heartbroken. I mean,
will.
remember you. Chama, guys. Chama.
I saw that news during the game, and I was like, I don't even care about football anymore.
Or love.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan. Hey, Amanda. How's it
You
going?
wonder.
It
So
does.
shout out Tracy in the chat.
Yeah, guys. See, that's the thing is, a relationship. That relationship lasted only 9 days, but it was a powerful one. It was impactful.
They
left ripples.
Made it count.
They did. That was true. They were already almost. They were talking about marriage at one point.
Well,
And
one
there.
was.
Chama. I've told Lucas earlier when we were doing the first TMZ show that I was like, the word of the year has got to be Chama. I think it works for everything.
Yeah, he's been saying it for years though.
I know, but I think
like
that's
the
the word
year-
of this year.
When he made his UFC debut and he KO'd Adesanya, it's like, dude, it was the beginning of
I mean, that's been, it's been around, but it's like all words, have been around for a while. But I think that we have to make an emphasis
Word
this
of the
year
year. I like
to
it.
use Chama. Early word of the year contender.
I do agree. I haven't been using it enough.
Yeah, I mean, why? I mean, it's not just isolated to our guy there. I think anybody can use it. Like I was telling him, any situation, you can use Chama.
kind of what he does.
It is.
Who does everyone
literally
have tonight?
Indiana.
I like the Ducks to keep
Indiana
it
Ducks?
close.
Oregon.
I think Indiana's a better team.
A battle between the potential 1 and 2 quarterbacks if Dante Moore decides to enter the draft.
Indiana looked mighty good against Alabama, man. They looked
did.
really good.
I think they proved they are legit.
Yeah, they just looked
They
like so
win the
technically
big
sound.
games.
Yeah,
They are the real deal.
felt like they would just gain like 6 yards every run. They would complete every pass. Their receivers felt like they were open all the time.
Yeah, Mendoza looks
Just
sharp.
like
I always like in these situations, at least for since the college football playoff, started. I always like rooting for like the lowest seed to try to go. So I like the Oregon here, to be honest. And I also think Dante Moore is an incredible quarterback.
Shout out Jason Beckerman.
Shout out the lawyers, guys.
Shouts out.
Tracy, you thought I had a new earring? Does it look like I have an earring?
Maybe your earpiece?
Oh, my earpiece. Yeah, guys, that's
Do you have any earrings?
No. I almost, when I was younger, though, shout out to Cherry Creek Mall in Denver.
Shouts out.
I always wanted to go. Well, I didn't always want to. My friend Clay always would want me to go into, Claire's, yeah. To go get my ears pierced, because he has his ears pierced.
Yeah.
But he's also like 7 feet tall and plays college football. So I'm like, you can do that. You can get away with that.
Well, you would. You need another piece? You feel good about I see 3 on the left?
You need a little dangly cross earring, I think.
I promised my mom no more.
Oh. Why'd your mom's
Is that a promise
like the
you'll
piercings?
keep? Yeah.
She knew the first piercings were gonna happen. It actually was the first weekend of college that I did it, and I was like,
Classic.
I'm a rebel.
That is so cool.
Rebel without a cause.
So she was like, oh, like, I wish I was there for it, kind of thing. Which I'm like, Mom, I'm in college. Leave me alone. I'm a full-grown man. But then when I got this one,
That looks like it hurts, by the way.
she said, no more.
Did that
And I
hurt?
said, yes, mother.
Okay.
But my fingers were crossed.
Like a good little boy.
What pain level of that, 1 to 10?
The biggest issue is I sleep on my left side,
Oh, yeah.
and so I had to switch to the right, and
So you can't
That
sleep
throws
on that
everything.
side?
I can now. But when it was healing, I
Oh,
couldn't.
yeah.
And then when I got the double lobes, she was like, okay, now seriously, no more. But I can't change out these yet, the ones that are closer to my face,
Because
they need time to heal. But once they do, I'll probably go back to some hoops.
Hoops.
You should get a little, like I said, I think you need a little dangly Jesus piece
Yeah.
off the ear. I think that'd be tight. Amanda, it's good to see you. Yeah, I haven't seen you in the streams, but welcome to the first your first sports stream of the year. Yeah, welcome to the new setup. For any of you guys who haven't seen it, this is kind of how we're filming from now on. It's fun, it's cozy,
We are
comfy.
still in the TMZ.
We are. The TMZ
Show the
newsroom is just
newsroom
right
now.
It shows the
there.
versatility.
To the
Boom,
newsroom.
there it
Oh,
is.
look at that. You see
that
Cameron
is-
walking by right there.
We're shooting
Basically to
things-
our left.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Is that a live look at our...
Oh, imagine we just get some like crazy news spoiled off of that camera.
We should can we go back on it and show when Harvey said there were 18 burgers in the kitchen and there was almost...
Oh,
That was
yeah. I was in the
chaos.
booth actually getting a ticket to a sporting event in the middle of there. I was
What are you
getting.
doing? You're buying tickets every day, man.
Well, I got gifted. Shout out the
gift.
fam
Oh.
for getting me 2 whole 9 passes for the Phoenix Waste Management Open.
Oh, yeah. You were telling me
So
about that.
very excited for
That's
that.
a fun one to go to, isn't
That's
it?
my
Scotty
favorite.
is playing. They announced that this week.
Really?
Scotty will be there.
That's like my favorite sport, guys. Golf, I think, is one of those things where if you don't play it, you probably definitely don't watch it, and you also are maybe not that in. Tiger. Everyone knows Tiger Woods, but nobody's really just. I don't think casually watching golf if you're not a player. I feel like for the most part, might be generalizing a bit, but the Waste Management Phoenix Open, they call it the People's Open, and it is the most fun sporting event I have ever been to in my entire life.
They got the bleachers where they're screaming.
It's like not like
Yeah.
usually golf.
Stadium.
Everyone has to be
They call it the
quiet.
stadium hole.
No, it's like college football, the video games, like the pulse, the
pulse
stadium
level.
pulse of the game is
Yes.
awesome.
No, yeah, for
And
real.
it's like there's hole 16 is this famous hole where if they get a hole in one, people will throw beer cans and everybody gets super rowdy on the hole. It's a ton of fun.
Yeah, they say a lot of ASU students miss class that Thursday and Friday.
Not surprising.
And
would.
Wednesday, because Wednesday I think they do like the celebrity whatnot, which I think we've talked about that before.
It's fun, yeah, because I mean, hole 16 is just like a par 3. A lot of hole in ones on there. It's pretty. It's
I
not
played
a.
in 2K a lot.
Yeah. Oh, I love PGA 2K.
How is that? It's good?
That's a good time.
It's fun.
That's one I can just.
Me and my friends got an Xbox, and the only game we have on there was PGA 2K, and we would just go for hours and hours just playing rounds of golf on there.
You do birdie juice, real.
Yeah,
it's
that's
pretty nuts.
it's a
But
good
you
it's a good
did
time.
college football last year. I didn't hear much about it this year.
I didn't get it.
No,
Oh.
I remember every day
Too much time
we were checking it.
of my life.
Dude, I
to be a
think I saw
GM
my
like that, you
hours
have to.
on it, and it was alarming.
Chris, I know. So that's the thing is that the Waste Management Phoenix Open also 2 years ago, it was really crazy because as an Eagles fan,
The Super
I
Bowl,
went.
yeah.
It was during the year of the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
and it was I went back early. So I went on Saturday and we woke up at 6 a.m. and drove back from Phoenix to LA in time to get to a party for the Super Bowl.
Wow.
And which was not worth it because the Eagles ended up losing. But I'll do the same thing this year. when they make the Super Bowl again. But yes, it is crazy. It's a fun sports weekend for sure.
Yeah, when the Super Bowl is in Arizona too, that is just like the crazy. I think that was the week. Yeah, Kevin Durant got traded to the Suns. Super Bowl, I think, was in.
It was in Phoenix, yeah.
And the Waste Management Open was going on. It was the center of the.
Guys, that was a crazy event because I don't know if you did you go to that one that year?
I've never been.
So that year, guys, it was raining for some reason. I don't know why. I know it rains in Arizona, but I don't associate rain with it at all.
Yeah.
And it was all the golf courses are very hilly. Like the viewing areas and stuff on there. There's a lot of big hills, and a lot of mud was produced from all the rain. And people were throwing like $20 bills onto the mud hills. No. And so people would go pick them up and then just slip down the mud hills and get covered in mud.
I would totally do it.
And also it was wild because that was the first year. Because guys, it's notorious for a lot of people get pretty intoxicated at the event. Responsibly intoxicated. But this time it was not, because they stopped checking tickets. So they let in it was like hundreds of thousands of people were at the event on the course, so they stopped serving alcohol at 3, and it goes till like 5 or 6. Yeah. So people were pissed. People were, it was a whole, and it was in the rain. It was crazy, but it was so much fun.
That sounds like fun.
It was really, really fun. Oh, question for Lucas: will he be helping Jess cover K-pop? Yeah, they're doing a lot of K-pop stuff.
I do.
Oh.
I do.
I have responsibilities with
Tracy Tawanda
with
can be a special guest.
I have to make sure that
the
site is running, and we're working on all our stories with that. But I do from time to time send some links and say, hey, this would be worth covering, and I edit some posts, and also, I mean, it's a collaboration. Jess, Eric, Aaron, they're doing a fantastic job, and I trust them with it. Yeah. Because I know I'm very protective of the beat and everything like that. There you go. But down the road, there might be some more collaborations involving me, perhaps.
With the kid.
Just a little
stray wids.
Easter egg. Whoa! Ooh. Speaking of, I got my tickets to see Stray Kids in theaters.
And Jen, if you're watching it, he already had tickets.
How full was the theater?
He already had tickets, so I couldn't get it. We couldn't get him tickets because he already had
sold
tickets.
Out. Like, will it be?
It will be, but when I got them, it
so
was
is it at
early.
the IMAX? Like what is the tickets that you got for it?
The ones that I got were for the Grove.
For the Grove.
For Saturday.
Do you want to see it early? Want to see it earlier than that?
What are you gonna wear?
Let's talk.
We'll talk.
What am I going to wear?
Yeah. What do you wear to this type of?
I'll be fitted.
Okay. You're gonna straight. Dude, you need to get your own merch, bro.
My light stick though, because
I don't know if I'm gonna bring my light stick.
The reason why is because I have them for all the my favorite group.
Yeah.
And Lisa, but I get worried about losing it or damaging it and things like that, and I want to make it a keepsake.
You need to get a custom T-shirt for when you go to Stray Kids events that just says Stray Wids, and with your face on just photoshopped on them. I think that'd be amazing.
I got a Lisa question for you.
There are a bit before we get to that.
I'll remember it.
The funny shirts that I saw at the most recent Stray Kids concert were, "I'm only here because my girlfriend likes Stray Kids." OMG, is that Felix? He's one of the members.
Oh, I see.
A big
member of the Stray Wids.
Favorite.
Wait, does this make us the Stray Wids?
Stray Wids.
This is the.
Whoa.
I like it.
Sheesh.
Nancy, I don't think we have TMZ Sports merch, but sorry.
But no, I want to ask about Lisa. Lisa was in The White Lotus last year.
She was.
Is she gonna act anymore?
Yes.
What else?
She is already signed on to do an action movie, which will be releasing on Netflix.
Nice.
And there's more, but they announced the live-action Rapunzel or Tangled, whatever, for Disney, and
I saw that.
She was not picked for that, and a lot of people were rumbling that she could be Rapunzel in that, and she is not. But
interesting.
Yeah.
Are you upset about that?
It just wasn't meant to be then. Okay. But I think she showed in
What's
the
up,
White
John?
Lotus that she can handle a gig, and yeah, she said previously on a red carpet that she wanted an action, so
yeah, she's good
in that genre, and
there you go.
Yeah, we'll see.
Nancy, in terms of TMZ Sports merch, we can work on it. We can get some Stray Wids. Do you want Stray Wids merch? We have hats. We do have hats. Oh, look who it is. Oh, he's entering the. He needs to make that entrance every time.
We need the Stone Cold music.
I know.
Shattering.
That's hilarious.
What would Babcock's theme song be?
Tracy, we can definitely try to see if Tawana wants to hop on.
What would Babcock's theme song be?
What would his theme song be?
Yeah, which
I'm gonna walk in front of the camera.
it would probably be.
Walking in front of 9, 10, 34, 2.5.
Or is it There Goes My Hero?
Song.
What would your
God bless the
preferred
USA.
song.
God bless the USA, maybe.
Oh man, that's a good one. You know, you can't.
YMCA.
What about like
you know what I mean?
what about like Born in the USA?
Yeah, that's a great
The
one.
highest paid
I'm a
pitcher.
little down on Bruce Springsteen now. I won't get into it, but
Oh, shoot.
you know,
dang.
Any
the
Kid Rock
boss.
song?
What?
Any Kid Rock song?
Kid Rock?
with
Kid
the
What
Rock's
if we
okay.
got Lee Greenwood in studio to
Yeah,
play for you?
oh, Lee Greenwood.
What about Nicki Minaj?
That would be great. Yeah, I'm a
Nicki's
big.
on, yeah.
I become a big Nicki Minaj fan the last couple
Shaq, one of Shaq's songs.
Oh, a DJ Diesel
Yeah,
set.
I like that.
Well, if you
yeah.
had, if you could choose one,
some of Shaq's catalog we can't listen to anymore.
if you could choose one song to be your walkout song, what would it be?
What? So, I don't know. I don't know. Let me think about it. I'll get back to you. I have
Are we talking about like a UFC fight?
what?
Yeah, I think like a UFC fight entrance
Like,
type
yeah.
thing.
Super Bowl by Stray Kids.
Or do you want to be like
Bowl by Stray
what's
Kids.
his face? Where it's the march, the Revolutionary March. Who walks
that?
out to that?
Which UFC fighter?
Yeah, UFC fighter, crazy white dude.
Crazy white
Okay,
dude.
keep
Sean
going.
Strickland?
Sean Strickland.
Okay, there you go. Yeah,
He
say
walks out
less.
to like the Revolutionary March or
Does-
whatever, where it's like doo, doo, doo,
I
doo,
didn't know
doo.
that.
Yeah,
but
it's like
you say crazy white dude, and I knew who you meant.
Yeah, Sean
Yeah,
Strickland.
wow.
Love
Got
him,
right
though.
away.
Let's see. I've been listening to this new Justin Timberlake "What Goes Around" song.
Okay.
He put out new music
Due to
today?
you?
Yeah,
I was saying, did he put
2006?
Hashtag Team Babs, indeed, Amanda, indeed.
you can do a little bit like
We
that.
just got sued. Did you hear
Yeah, a
that?
little bit like that. Second,
I like that.
I think.
like the
okay.
stream just
You
got
see
taken down.
everything you want in a man.
You know what part I like? There's like,
It's a very good song. The full
this
version.
part when it gets to this.
Is it the comes around part?
Yeah, I just skip to that part.
Goes
I love that
comes
part.
back around.
Yeah.
I thought I
Hear it.
told you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow.
Big
you know
big
Justin
JT
Timberlake,
guy.
I like Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
Oh
This
yeah,
part,
Bruno
yeah.
Mars, guys. Bruno Mars is touring
Yes.
with Anderson .Paak. Very excited about that.
DJ Pee Wee.
That part.
Is that somebody who's on that?
Yeah, you just said
Oh,
his-
Nancy.
Anderson .Paak?
Yeah,
Shit, I'm not indoctrinated
Shout out
like
Anderson
that.
.Paak.
that's his.
I love Anderson
That's
.Paak.
his DJ alias.
Danny, thank you.
Amazing show, amazing concert. I've never been to a show where everyone is just up out of their seat grooving.
Do you
What
know? Do
concert
you know
was that?
another alias for Anderson .Paak? NX Worries.
Yes, that was a good mixtape.
No Worries or whatever.
No worries.
That's a really good mixtape. That is really my friend Grant put me onto that. It's super good.
That one's good.
But I think I'm definitely gonna try to get tickets for
How,
that.
how are we watching games this
Bruno
weekend?
Mars is a fantastic.
Ooh, how are we getting? How
How
are
we
we?
watching games this weekend?
What do you mean?
Playoff games. You just sitting at home? You
Oh
guys
yeah,
going
me.
somewhere?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit at home.
I think I'm gonna sit in my garage and watch. I think for the Eagles, when it comes to Eagles playoffs, I need to just like lock in and be able to stress and punch
Right.
things, you know. And
Yeah, I definitely don't like. I never like watching my team's games with people. To be honest.
I don't mind with like a small group of people,
Yeah.
but it's like usually I go to a club, like an Eagles fan club or whatever.
Right.
What?
I
What
sent
does
this
that
to my
say? What
boys.
does
You're
that say
going
on
to
the
Hooters?
bottom right?
It's gonna be a wild.
You can say that.
Are you going to
RSVP?
Hooters?
No.
No free ads?
No
You
free
just
ads?
said it.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
He's looking at Hooters.
You're gonna
yeah.
go to
Going
Long
to
Beach?
Hooters with the boys.
Oh, Hooters with the
Long Beach?
boys.
It's
They have
all
great wings there.
You got an extra seat?
I've
What?
never
of
been to
course.
Hooters. I don't think I've ever been to Hooters.
I've never been to Hooters before.
I've only been with
Chipotle-
Lucas. I really have only. I've only been with
is
Lucas.
Like yeah.
He just likes their
You're
wings,
a
man. He likes
frequent
their
flyer at
food.
Hooters, like.
He is. They were like, Lucas, come on in. You want your normal spot or what?
My table.
We got your bib right here, buddy. Let's do it.
Touch Tunes is ready.
Oh,
I
anywhere
love
with touch
Touch
tunes.
Tunes.
I'm a platinum member.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
They told
Can
me
you
I'm
just get flats at Hooters?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
course.
They
No,
charge extra for that?
For an extra
Extra
buck?
buck, that's okay.
not bad at all.
That's okay, yeah.
You gotta get more meat, get an easier experience.
Well, the
I
thing
like
to
that.
do is you go with somebody who is a drums guy.
Oh.
Yeah. And then,
You're not drums?
I'm not a drums guy. No,
Oh,
I
I
don't
don't
like
think
drums.
I
I'm just
personally know a
flats.
drums guy.
I
Every
like-
time we do, here we get flats here. You're a drums guy?
I like a 50-50 split.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay,
like a mix.
I
I don't like it
respect
all
that.
being one.
See, the idea of
Right.
I feel like
But
every
you like
time
a
I
mix
eat
of
a
both.
drum,
Okay, I like that,
though,
though.
I like get like a little, like chewy bit.
Right,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm over that.
Yeah.
The drums are
Well, now I'm thinking for
you would
March.
think the flats.
Yeah,
are
now I need
more-
some
Yeah.
wings.
I know. I
It's
want
actually
wings.
the
Now I
drums
do
that
want
are
wings.
tedious. 'Cause
For
I
March
leave
Madness, we
nothing.
gotta maybe we just don't do all flats because of Dylan. He wants
Oh
drums.
no, I'll get in on the flats.
The flats are I just think like once you get the technique down, you can just mow those things
Just
down.
always-
I got all flats for the
Meat all
fantasy
gone?
football draft one year, and Jim has not let me live it down yet.
What?
You got all what?
All flats
Yeah.
for the fantasy football
Is there
draft.
just anyone that does all drums? If you
Yeah,
are,
right.
you're
You never
probably
hear
a
anyone do
serial
that.
killer.
You
That's
got to
weird.
check in
serial
on that
killers
person.
out there that do all drums.
You got to put some people get some people watching that guy, whoever that all drums guy is. You
You're
need
on a-
eyes on that individual.
You're on a list.
The thing
Yeah,
is,
you are on a list.
I don't think there are drums people. It's just people who don't mind.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
right,
but
right.
what we're
Nobody's
saying is
a
like if there's
drum
somebody who's like a
person.
passionate drum defender,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
like Pat
please,
said,
come
you're on
out
a
of the
list.
woodwork.
Yeah, let's interview
Yeah.
you. We'll interview you. I'm curious to see why that developed.
Steve, can you ask Connor
Put you on the
Hurley real
website.
quick about his stance on
Connor is
He'll be in
Connor
in a
is
bit,
from
too.
Buffalo,
He'll be
so
in a bit.
Buffalo?
you're. Well,
I like the
got
Buffalo
I got
Bills
a story
like
about that.
the hats like that I saw people wearing at Highmark for the last game. They were like the wings hats,
Yeah.
like the cheese head.
Yeah.
Seems like everybody's got a cheese head variant now. You know, it's
Right.
like there's the cheese grater.
Right.
There's the Eagles will wear the Philadelphia cream cheese
right,
head.
Right. A lot of different variants.
The classic, you know.
among the fan bases. What Connor is he?
I wanted to know right now, but
Flat?
he's like, "Oh, I'm coming out."
Flat, drum, or both?
Flat.
Both?
He likes a balance. He's like me.
Connor's like
I think Connor agrees with me.
Dylan, and Connor is from Buffalo. So
Amanda, I think we should.
I mean, you're basically born.
I would say we could have a special guest every Friday. Maybe
I think,
somebody from the office.
Connor has said that
one of
Wingstop,
us, yeah, if you want.
Yeah, I know
Wingstop
that.
is basically just
Connor
like
will be
every
out
Wings
there a
in
little bit later.
Buffalo.
Oh yeah, guys,
Connor
we're
will
having a
be out
special
here
guest,
in a
Mr.
little
Connor
bit.
himself.
Last
talk-
Buffalo segment of the season.
Yeah, because we're talking about Bill's toilets, so we got to get.
I'm here.
we got to get early.
Yeah. I'm curious to hear Connor's take.
You guys
Connor's
can't see it.
waving
You
at
guys
us
can't see it,
now.
but he's making
Yeah.
a heart to us
He's
right
waving
now.
and blowing kisses, and yes.
It was very nice.
Yeah, definitely not giving us the middle finger.
No, the one finger salute.
No one, yeah.
Definitely not.
Never that.
Saying, what's up, brother?
I wonder if the Bills have some pressure on them.
I was gonna say this table maybe. We,
Oh, to right,
we let,
yeah, oh, yeah,
we
break
let
your
him
back
do.
on that table.
Oh yeah, that would.
table
It
was
seems
good.
very like it would break quite easily.
I think the Bills got to be feeling some pressure. There's an expectation, I think, this
No
year
one's
with
played better.
Mahomes not there.
Trevor Lawrence is like. I think Trevor Lawrence is that guy. Honestly, this
Really?
is the last
no Lamar.
Playing the best
10
football
weeks.
He has
That's
a
what I'm
grill
saying.
now.
Of
We
his
have
life.
to remember that.
True.
of his career. What?
He has a grill now. We
Yeah.
have to remember
Who
that.
does?
Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, Trevor Lawrence. You think?
That takes you to another.
Yeah,
Oh, I
different
mean,
level.
he's on a different level now. His motion. He's the motion man. He's the new motion man in the
Yeah.
league.
Who's the worst quarterback in the playoffs?
Who's
Ooh.
probably
Oh,
Young,
it's-
Bryce Young.
Probably
Yeah,
Bryce
Bryce Young.
Young.
It's Bryce Young.
But other than Bryce, I think Bryce Young is like definite. It's like a steep
If you were
cliff.
to rank the quarterbacks, you probably rank them. I don't know.
You'd have to say Josh Allen
Yeah, Josh
first, I
Allen,
think.
Matt Stafford. Oh, Matt Stafford's the MVP.
Wait, we're
Let me look at the.
Best. Best to
Darnold.
worst.
best.
Darnold.
Yeah.
Darnold.
Darnold,
No, I think I'm
I'm-
putting Darnold
yeah.
towards the bottom of the list.
I think, yeah.
You know what Bryce Young has done?
Bryce Young. So I go.
He's won a Fiesta
I
Bowl.
take Josh Allen first.
Matt Stafford too.
Give me some of the other teams.
I like
Drake
Trevor
May.
Lawrence after that.
Yeah, Trevor
we have
Lawrence
Jay,
is playing
Jay
great
Herbo,
now.
Justin Herbert's in there.
No, he's hurt. Drake May.
Yeah.
Drake maybe.
Oh, Drake May. Yeah, you know it's weird because you don't no Mahomes, no Burrow,
Yeah.
no Lamar Jackson.
Caleb.
to not
It's
have
gonna be
those
Caleb
guys.
Williams.
We also
first,
have
but-
Caleb Williams, Jordan Love, Jalen
feel like
Hurts.
I'm interested in Caleb Williams.
C.J.
all of
Stroud.
them. Yeah, C.J. Stroud. He's so up and down.
I mean, I do have to say that only one of the players currently in the playoffs has a Super Bowl MVP. all I'm
Yeah,
gonna say.
Man, he is the most interesting case to me.
Jalen?
Jalen Hurts.
I mean, his record undefeated at home in the
never know.
playoffs. I mean, playoffs. He's literally not ever missed the playoffs in his career.
Yeah. No, he can
He
take
turns
over
it.
a game,
He
but-
just is better in the playoffs. Like I don't know what
Yeah.
it is. Like the only year he lost was against Tom Brady and the Bucks. The year they won the Super Bowl.
As a guy who is a Giants fan and an Eli Manning fan, that's a good way to be, though.
Yeah,
to be
no, I mean,
better in the playoffs.
That's the thing is like some teams give it their all and try to I listened to a podcast about it. It wasn't necessarily just talking about Jalen Hurts, but he was a case in it where some players will give their everything in the season just to make the playoffs versus a team that good is going to make the playoffs anyways, and then they turn it up a different level. There's all these
In the
reports of
playoffs.
like the locker room is loud. There's a lot of good activity in there, so I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always a good time having your team in the playoffs, and this is a great
Who
time
are
of
the
year for
numbers?
football.
So the one seeds are the Broncos and
Seahawks.
the Seahawks.
See, the Seahawks, like that defense is insane, but I mean, look at how Stafford's year ended last year, right? I mean, he obviously had a better game in his final. You know, he didn't fold in the same way he did last year. But I mean, they got embarrassed in the playoffs. And it's the same guy, and it's still the guy who's leading the league in turnovers. Like, that's going to matter more in the playoffs, you have to think.
Agree. Let me ask you this. Would you take the one? Okay, who has a better chance of making the Super Bowl? Is it the 1 seeds? Is it the Broncos and the Seahawks? Or would you take the Rams and the Bills?
I'm not taking the Bills.
Throwing the Bills in there makes me change my mind.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking the Bills.
You're not.
I don't mind that. Like, honestly. I mean, I think the Rams.
I think the Rams look really.
The Rams,
really
the Niners, and the Seahawks all pretty much have the same record.
If the Niners beat the Eagles with ease or anything like that, the Niners.
If the Niners do, yeah.
If they beat
is
the
Trent
Eagles,
Williams back? He is. Or
he's practicing.
Okay, I think their offense. I watched. You know,
It's
been watching a couple of their games. Their offense is freaking way different without him.
It is.
You
I
know?
mean, but you have to see. You also have to look at how they played last week.
Yeah.
Like, their last week was atrocious. They played awful, no offense.
Yeah.
And their defense is non-existent. Their defense. They're the second most injuries in the entire league.
They've gotten so
We're
many
getting
injuries.
Lane Johnson back on offense.
Yep,
we're
that's
getting
big.
we're getting Nakobe Dean back on defense.
Yep.
They throw a lot of slant passes stuff through the middle of the field. I'm just saying, I think we match up very well against the Niners. I really am scared to go play in Seattle, though, if they win. That's my biggest fear, is to go play Seattle and Seattle.
Yeah.
But
let's do
Three
it,
of the
Steve.
quarterbacks remaining have won a national championship. The Miami Hurricanes are 1 win away.
That's a little fun fact.
Can you name them?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts,
1,
Bryce Young.
Wait, what was your question?
2.
Who's the one at college championship that's in?
Oh, in.
There you said 3.
In the playoffs.
Yeah, and you were talking
Wow,
about
that's
the third.
interesting. Danny says hi to you, Steve.
Not ever heard of
Who's the third?
Is it not C.J. Stroud?
CJ Stroud. He's got nice hair.
Oh, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence. All right, so we'll start here with Miami, a win away from the championship.
Greg Mann.
Celebrated
One
with
soundbite.
Mickey D's.
One soundbite is the playmaker.
Okay.
Amanda, Chad is still here.
What would you like us to discuss?
I missed that, Steve.
Soundbite's the playmaker.
Yeah. Why, do you want me to? Do you want to toss to it?
Me?
Guys, we'll talk
okay.
about all your
I just didn't know
questions
if
here
you
in a
could
second in between.
I think he's
I
talking
didn't
to
know if you
Steve.
didn't hear him say
Oh, yes.
You said you couldn't hear him.
Babcock, just look forward so we can make your hair look good.
It's just one, right?
Lucas,
Steve?
sit back, chill a little bit, man.
I like posture.
One piece of
Do you
sound.
need a pillow?
I have one. It is. That's the uncomfy part.
Let yourself
one piece
loose
of
a little
sound.
bit.
One piece of sound.
Let it all loose.
So Babcock, you'll start on this. Once you bring them in, you'll be on the wide shot.
Okay.
And once you bring them in, don't worry about your single anymore.
I said loose.
Don't worry
not-
about that
What?
anymore. Okay.
Just talk to each other and talk to the wide shot.
What you said?
Okay. And just as Michael throughout
you
the
have a
game,
wire?
right?
Correct.
Legally, if you're a
Michael
cop, you have
Irvin
to say you're a
basically
cop.
documented the entire night.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Welcome to TMZ Sports. Babcock here. Lucas, Luca, and Dylan in the house. Guys, let's talk some college football playoffs. The semifinal game was great.
Oh, yeah.
Miami against Ole Miss. There were 4 lead changes in the fourth quarter, and this thing came down to the very final seconds of the game. It was super exciting, as we are a couple of days away from the NFL, and we're going to talk a lot about the NFL playoffs, but this was as good as it gets, at least as far as college football goes. Now, Michael Irving, almost said Michael Strahan, Michael Irving has documented this whole Miami season, but especially since the playoffs have started and, you know, the whole belt to ass thing. He has been so excited, living and dying with every play on the football.
On all fours.
That says it right there.
passion.
That's how locked in Michael has been to these games. And last night, as they were up and down and back up again, he documented it all in some of the best video that I can remember. Watch this.
Go get what's yours. Go take what belongs to you. Way to go, baby. Way to go, Mark. Way to go, baby. Way to go, bro. Way to go, baby. That's how you answer.
Don't let up.
That's how you answer that, baby. You did it, bro. You brought us a whole new running game, dog. You did it. Can I buy that shirt off you? Yeah.
Beautiful moment for your team.
Thank you, bro.
This is a team. This is a program.
Thank you, bro. I got her. Didn't we tell y'all not to mess with us? Didn't we? Tell y'all not to mess with us. Yeah, we are going to the championship game. Let's go, yo!
I was rooting for Ole Miss because of what that snake Lane Kiffin did to them, but I got to tell you, I wasn't mad to see Michael's reaction. That was funny stuff.
I'm a bit concerned if the Canes do win it all.
I'm worried for Michael. I like Michael.
Win or lose, really.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I mean, just lose
Losing
too.
might be worse.
Oh my God, yeah.
I feel like this would be a bit more cringe if Michael Irvin didn't win a championship with the Canes.
Yeah.
1987. It's
Yeah,
nice
it was a
to
while
see him-
ago.
It's nice to see him so passionate about his alma mater.
I love it.
But
Oh, me too.
he's not the only former Miami student who was in attendance. You're a big fan of Abella Danger, right?
I don't know who that is.
Quit lying. Former student Abella Danger has a different line of work than Michael Irvin.
She's an actress. She's an actress.
She was
a ball player.
at the game,
Okay.
State Farm
Paul Noah.
Stadium, and
Okay.
she was super pumped as well. She showed her. She had really good seats for this game.
Oh, I'm
She was
sure.
like 5
Yeah.
rows from the field, but
So you had all different alum from all walks of life who were there last night.
Yeah, yeah, no, I mean, just an electric game, top to bottom. Like,
It was.
like it's so cool to see. Like, to have a Michael Irvin on your sideline, like he's
Yeah.
an NFL legend, but he's a Canes legend.
Yeah.
He's bringing the energy, but like he's not on staff there. No one's asking him to do this. I don't know. It's awesome.
I mean, he looks like a kid in a candy store
He does.
here. I mean, this guy is electric. I mean, if he's not on the payroll, throw him on the payroll just to be the honorary hype man of
Right,
the team, you know?
right.
Because I'm telling you, it is so much fun seeing him just go belt to ass on these
I love
every
it.
game.
Even it was a close game.
It was,
night.
yeah,
It was
right.
not
Even
really
though
about
it wasn't
the ass.
It wasn't about the
but-
ass. It was
No,
anything
by
but
no
that.
means. Like that game could have gone either way,
Yeah.
which is why I think a lot of people love college football. The atmosphere, everything. It was an
Yeah.
electric game through and through, like you mentioned earlier. But yeah, it was like a 4-point game, I
Yeah.
think, and it was almost decided by an end zone catch to
Right.
go up again
and
for Ole Miss.
A lot of people did not
Crazy.
like that Miami was in the playoff too.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
kind of barely got in,
Right.
but
It should have been Notre Dame.
I mean,
a lot of talk, and now they're about to play for a natty.
at home
So,
in
at
Miami,
home.
yeah, it's gonna be
Right.
crazy.
Crazy turn of events.
I was really pulling for Ole Miss.
I was too.
I was pulling for Ole Miss too, but that's all right.
Well, at least
I'm
now
sure
the
Lane
whole.
Kiffin. Somebody said earlier. Steve and I were talking earlier. Was Lane Kiffin rooting for? Because
Yeah.
he's got a relationship with a lot of those people.
I think he
Or
was.
against? You think for?
I think he was
think he
rooting
was
for because
rooting
he
for
gets paid.
Yeah.
If he wins.
Oh, does he get paid if
There's
they?
probably some clause
He
that's
did
like-
win. He made money by them winning their first.
Really?
playoff game, yeah.
Oh, that has
Saw
to-
that somewhere.
Props to
Oh,
them.
they
though.
have to hate
didn't-
writing that check.
Yeah.
They didn't roll over and die.
Yeah.
You know, they
No, good for them too.
No, I mean, that
agree.
was
almost
about-
made it to the championship.
Yeah.
That was about
close.
as even as a game as I've. You know, I don't typically watch college football.
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
neither.
obviously
I'm
I'll
not
throw on the
college football
playoff
either.
and stuff, but that was about as close of a game as you can ask
It
for.
was awesome.
Yeah, I'm feeling the college football playoff. I like it. I like it a lot.
The vibes were high last night at my apartment.
Were they?
Watching the game, watching the Cavs. Don't want to talk about that. But I made some shepherd's pie.
Oh, well, you made shepherd's pie.
Oh, that's,
shepherd's
wait,
pie.
sorry.
Wait.
Water bottle question though. Do you have that out at home?
Yeah. Oh,
Jeez, that just makes it funny.
Why wouldn't I?
Did
Your water bottle.
you have to
guess,
re-gift
yeah.
it again.
did Apple Boy see that?
Did Apple Boy Johnny
Yes, he got it
Appleseed?
for
See
you.
the
Does he
yesterday?
know- he didn't see the segment.
No.
Okay.
What the heck?
Where's my ball?
If he did, he would also see that I said I was very thankful for the gift.
That you bought yourself.
Yeah, you bought it yourself. Now that I think about
Yeah.
it.
But guess what? I'm putting it to use.
Okay.
You are.
That's good.
Is it
think
is
that
it
I could use
disinfecting
a
now,
nice
or
water
when do you
Yeah.
Would you like me
when
to
you
right
do
now?
that? Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
you
want you
wanna-
to get sick.
hey,
It's actually
hey,
Even though
Siri,
you have a
good
tank
light.
for a stomach, which we've talked about yesterday.
Alexa, please turn on the water bottle. There we go.
Yeah, can that hook up to Alexa? Is that
No.
no?
What would be the benefit of that? Chill my water. Oh.
That would be. I mean,
good
that's an
idea.
incredible benefit. Chilling your water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a
that
Nest?
powered
Do you have a smart thermometer?
Tracy, it does.
smart
I want one of those.
Yeah, I used to like it a lot. It's really good.
for meat?
Because what is it for your steaks? Do you put them in the oven? Or I thought somebody said
No,
that they
wait,
put their steak in the oven.
Yeah, we reverse sear.
Yeah.
Oh, reverse sear.
Yeah, right. So you would.
I have this thing.
It's a thermostat.
I have the I said a Nest thermostat. But,
Oh.
But no, but
Oh, yeah.
I
I thought you were talking
actually
about
have a
that.
smart thermometer though, Luca. That's really cool. That it's Bluetooth and you
put
it
it
in
in
a steak and then it alerts you.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's
I'm saying
smart.
I want that,
really
especially
cool.
for like, because we have a Traeger and stuff, so we're like we'll
Oh,
do
yeah,
a
you
lot of
gotta get it.
smoking and
It'll
stuff.
make it a lot
I want,
easier.
Yeah, I think that's something that I might get
You'll
for my
save
roommate.
time because you don't need to and then keep on checking it. It'll just tell you when it's ready.
Because that's the one thing with the Traeger,
Yeah.
super nice grill, but since
Yeah.
it is a smoker technically, it if you open it, the temperature
you
just
lose all your
drops
heat.
instantly.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll let you know if I got mine at Costco. It was like, I know it was on sale. It was only like $90 for 2 of them. It wasn't
that's
that
not bad
yeah,
at all.
It was,
Okay, yeah, I
that was
definitely have
worth
to look
it.
into that.
I do have
Yeah.
a smart thermostat.
yeah, I have he just misheard me, but I have a smart thermostat too. I like
I
it.
had one in my old house and it was pretty awesome. But then I lived in a house last year that didn't have any AC.
Yeah, so we've talked about here a porn star.
Love you guys. We'll be back.
Speaking
And-
of
and
porn
then a
stars,
smart thermostat.
look who's coming in.
And shepherd's pie.
Speaking of porn star, Lucas coming.
What's his nickname?
Oh,
is his nickname?
DK?
Lucas, what's Danny's nickname?
Daniel?
Oh, we know White Monster.
What?
Maybe it's another one. That's the one I'm thinking of,
Wow,
right?
dude,
That's the one I was thinking.
He's the
of.
White Monster. Yeah.
dang. How did he get that nickname?
It's just because he drinks. He drinks
Oh,
White
he
Monster.
drinks
Him
White
and Matt Khalil.
Yeah.
He kept saying white monster over and over.
Danny Khalil.
He kept saying it. Can you temporarily throw me our set piece there or no?
Oh, that looks like a good one to throw.
It does look. It looks very grippy.
Why is this Bengals colors?
It's also. I mean, that's.
Oh, you see that spiral?
It looked more like a kick.
I'll tell you what, guys, these balls smell.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say a Bella Danger ball knower.
These balls
but that
smell
would've been Or
Why
no?
didn't you say that?
I said it under my breath, but then I was like, I don't know.
Oh man. I'm glad I looked up Madison
She is.
right
though. I mean, she
before
was
as
at
I
the
was about
previous
to.
games too.
Something about Avalon Danger. She knows ball.
How have we gotten to talk about Bella Danger?
Yeah, we were waiting for you.
Danny,
We're gonna break it down.
Respond to my DM about we're trying to interview.
That's it.
Danny
Wow.
spoke
White
to one
Monster meets
yesterday.
Bella Danger.
Jeez.
Legend
Check the website.
this weekend.
I can't.
Dude, yeah, that's gotta be a tough one to DM because
That was a good one.
I bet those DMs
Probably
are.
That was a good
yeah.
call.
A lot of people.
So what are
want
we
to
doing?
interview
Jackson
right
Dart?
now.
Speaking
A lot
of.
of
Yeah,
people
we're doing
want to
Jackson
interview.
Dart.
I could throw farther than you.
Well, why don't we find out?
I'm in.
You want to
Get
do it
the
next week?
Always staring down the camera, dude.
It's Friday.
We've talked about doing this so many times.
I know. Well, we'll just do it next week. We'll go out. We'll get a camera. We'll go outside, and okay. I'm actually
We'll get camera
Yeah.
67.
camera
They
6.
don't call me hands for nothing, remember? Yeah.
Yeah, they don't call you.
My
He
sister
claims
coached
his
Pee Wee
nickname is
football.
Hands, but
I had 2 catches.
what's your
negative 8
grip?
yards.
What's your grip?
What's my grip?
Yeah,
I
on the ball.
go 1 and 3.
Just throw
Do
it.
1 and 3.
1 and 3.
0.
It depends. Yeah, I like it too. It depends. If I'm gonna throw a deep pass, if I'm gonna kind of loft it in there, I like going like this a little bit more towards the back of the ball. I don't mind going a little bit more forward with the ball when I'm driving it in there, though.
Odell.
I don't want to Odell it into
Ready,
the.
Jackson Dart?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
use
Let's do
laces.
So
Jackson.
this is
Who was
coming
that?
out of Michael Irvin, so sticking with that game.
Sticking with
National championship.
Michael Irvin, not the
Ole
only.
Miss alum Jackson
Okay.
Dart was there. And then it's just B-roll. You have to read the lips, and you'll see the chyrons of what we
Okay,
think
who was he
said.
talking to?
An Ole Miss assistant.
I know. Okay, I didn't know who that guy was.
And I'll start on
he
this
ever speak
shot.
out?
So you're on the white shot.
Starting on the wide shot or wide shot.
Correct.
Anthony Davis.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
Image.
Let's do. All right, we're going to stick with the Miami Ole Miss game. Michael Irvin wasn't the only celebrity in the house, not the only famous alum in the house. Jackson Dart, former Ole Miss star quarterback, now New York Giants star quarterback, was on the sidelines rooting on his guys. Unfortunately for Jackson, his team lost. But we probably, or might have at least, learned something very important last night about the New York Giants coaching search, specifically who is going to be hired. So Jackson Dart is asked before the game starts, who by an assistant coach, who the next head coach of the New York Giants will be. And if you read his lips, it's pretty clear that he says Harbaugh or Stefanski.
Let's see.
You see it here? Watch.
I don't know.
Do you guys see it?
I see a Harbaugh. Yeah.
You don't see a Stefanski?
I
So
see-
I watched
I
it a
see
bunch of
Stefanski.
times. What do you think, Dan?
I see Stefanski. I mean, that one's
That's
easy.
Harbaugh,
easy.
yeah.
Stefanski's easy to tell. First off, how do people have that much time to read what
Right,
he's saying on
right.
those lips? I'm like, we are so
And
desperate.
it was
for
all
anything.
over Twitter, like
was,
instantly,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Instantly. Could have been asking how his day was doing, but no, he's
Yeah,
head
no,
coach.
just
I mean,
who's
it's clear-
gonna be the
It was
coach.
quite
Yeah, I
clear
know,
he said Harbaugh or
Right.
Stefanski.
Now, are you
I think
throwing
we
doubt
have
upon what was said?
absolutely no idea. I think that's just Giants fans being hopeful.
And they could have
Really?
been like, who do you want?
I
It might-
agree.
it might not
Stefan-
even been.
Hold
I
on.
think those are
Let-
two
let me-
names that
let
are
me-
absolutely going to be finalists to be the Giants coach. I don't think it's far-fetched, but I do not know, and I can't say for certain in that moment. We don't even know what the question was.
Right. It could be, who do you want? You know?
He could have been
Right.
saying manatee.
That's true.
instead of-
Yeah.
Right. Who do you want is
Who do you want is
right.
different than who do you
Also,
think it's gonna be.
Harbaugh and Stefanski have a say in this too, as do
Yeah.
the other teams.
Who are the most attractive coaches in the NFL?
Right.
Harbaugh, Stefanski.
Matt LaFleur
Right.
is pretty attractive.
He didn't
Wait, what
exactly
are we
go out
talking
on a limb. Right. Those are the two front runners.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right?
People, I feel like, like you said, are stretching for anything right now. And
Yeah.
anything Harbaugh or Stefanski, we're going to jump on because we're desperate for a win.
I'll tell you what, I've talked myself into being worried that the Dolphins are going to hire Harbaugh because his daughter goes to school in Florida.
Oh.
There are no state income taxes in Florida, in New Jersey, and there is that the Giants play at Jersey. So I'm kind of worried about that now.
Do not be worried. If you get Stefanski, you have a two-time coach of the year, a guy who won in the playoffs, didn't go far, but winning in the playoffs for the Browns, you might as well set up a parade.
But here's the thing. Miami doesn't have Jackson Dart.
They
We
don't have Jackson Dart.
They do have
Right.
a quarterback right now. They're going to be trading to us.
Right, they have Tua, right, at least for the time being. Right, Giants have much better roster. It's just, though, that those taxes, you save a lot of money. So the Giants may ultimately have to overpay for Harbaugh and say, hey, make up for that tax money that I would have gained in Florida. We'll see. I'm really hoping that Jackson Dart knows what he's talking about here and that the Giants are going to hire Harbaugh. We'll see.
Also, I mean, New York
Or
media
Stefanski.
versus
Yeah.
Miami
I know.
media.
Yeah.
If he's got to deal with the New York media. I mean, I don't even know
I
Harbaugh
don't know
dealt
if
with
he
media.
cares about. Do you think he cares about that?
I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
people show up to New York and then suddenly they're like, dang, I got to deal with all this scrutiny.
I mean, it takes your fun
Yeah.
out of it when you come to New
yeah.
York.
Yeah.
But like
Especially when
Baltimore,
you're-
I don't know if he ever dealt with
But
it.
I don't think I don't think he thinks like that, though. I think he thinks, hey, I'm going to go there, I'm going to win, and if you win in New
about
York,
football.
then
You're a legend.
you're
for
a,
life.
yeah.
Let's
Everything's
make a quick
fine in New
switch
York
here
if you win.
Yeah.
To get you done.
We
You
don't
want to
do
try and do that, Steve? Yeah.
So
We don't do that a
Luka
lot, though.
in for Danny, and we'll
Okay.
do another coach. Just talked about John Harbaugh. What
Give it up
about
for
Mike
Danny.
Tomlin?
Okay. Danny, shout out to Dan. Dan's a huge Giants fan.
Something that Harbaugh demands include $20 million salary.
Sheesh.
20
Same.
million?
Me too, though. Me too.
Who's the highest paid coach
So
now?
it says 20. He says his demands are $20 million
He's the
per
highest
year,
paid coach.
$10 million staff budget, total authority over
Right.
roster personnel, and would like to select his own GM.
Who is the high
Well,
paid coach?
the GM
Sean
thing is
Payton's
going to be a
probably
problem. I mean, for
That's
in either
good.
spot, then. I know he's going to cost a lot. I would say to the Giants, you got a team worth $10 billion. Go get your coach for the next decade. You don't have to worry about it. I mean, gosh, the Giants have been through so many coaches.
The Raiders are paying how many coaches right now?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. I mean,
That's
even
right.
the
Get it
Giants,
right.
even though
Pay
the Giants
one
aren't
guy.
necessarily paying these guys. I mean, Dable, Shermer, Judge,
I could've told you Shermer.
McAdoo. You know what?
I could have told you Shermer was not going to work
No,
out.
I know. That's what I mean. So just get it right. We know that Harbaugh, you'll
McAdoo,
win.
That was wild.
And McAdoo.
That was a time.
Yeah. Steve, is this Harrison?
James Harrison.
Okay, I love this one.
He won
I love
one of
this
his
story.
Super Bowls with him.
Yeah, James Harrison. I don't think Mike Tomlin's going anywhere. But
Did we think Harbaugh was? You
No,
might
I
be
know.
talking on Monday of being, I want Tomlin as the Giants coach.
David Yerman.
Or Tuesday.
and the Giant, yeah, Tuesday. And the Steelers and the Giants are part of the same family
David, your mom.
through marriage.
David Yerman.
Alrighty.
I'm going to start right here on the white shot.
Start on the white. Okay.
Yep.
I got to stop looking at that.
For some reason, I tell you got to get up to go to your live shot. They'll just keep going.
Okay. All right. So if I get up, just keep going, guys. Pittsburgh Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin ain't going going anywhere. Well, at least that's what James Harrison believes. James Harrison, of course, Steelers legend, one of the best defensive players that has ever put on that black and gold uniform. Well, of course, there's a lot of talk at the end of the season as the Steelers were fighting for their playoff lives that Tomlin may be fired if he did not make the playoffs. Well, we know what happened when they played the Ravens, and as exciting as that game was, that came down to a last-second field goal. Now the Steelers are about to play the Texans in the playoffs. Still, though, some people, guys, that think if they don't win this game against the Texans, who have that feared defense, that he actually could be out of a job, as he is now the longest tenured head coach in the NFL. We asked James Harrison, hey, what do you think happens here? Any chance that he actually gets canned?
Do you think any part of Mike Tomlin is coaching for his job on Monday at the wild card game, or is he safe as long as he wants to be in Pittsburgh?
I believe Mike is safe, as long as he wants to be in Pittsburgh, especially for next year. I believe he's 100% safe. That's going to be a decision that would be up to him. After that, I don't know. But, depending on how this turns out, that could change.
So there it is. At least for next year. I mean, he says, look, at some point down the line, could he get fired? Sure, but it's not happening now, win or lose.
I think that's the case with any coach in the NFL. Nothing is ever guaranteed, despite the success you might have had. I mean, just look at John Harbaugh. But I think the best thing about Tomlin is that he is consistent. Even on the worst Steelers teams, which a lot of people thought that this was a bad Steelers roster going into the season, even with Aaron Rodgers, even with the defense returning and everything. They get into the playoffs, and we'll see what happens with that. But I think at the end of the day, his floor is so much higher than a lot of coaches, a lot of uncertainty going with a new guy. I do have to give a shout out to James Harrison's backdrop, having those two Lombardi trophies right there. But I do think he has a great point that Mike Tomlin has earned that just based on his floor being much higher.
You're never going to have a bad or an embarrassing team with Mike Tomlin.
And if you think about it, he really hasn't had a franchise quarterback since Ben. And they have not had a consistent quarterback. Aaron Rodgers being a rental really this year. I don't see why you fire him.
No,
it's a tough division. And he's performed. He beat the Ravens too at the very end. That's got to mean something.
Also, who's out there, Luca? That if you're the Steelers and you say, okay, if we get rid of Tomlin, who's exciting you more than Tomlin out there?
No, I mean, I think Tomlin instantly becomes obviously a top head coach candidate if he gets fired.
Yes.
Clearly. But, I mean, what roster would you want to go to? Because, I mean, Harbaugh and Stefanski are the favorites to get these two great jobs in Miami and in New York. But, I mean, to play devil's advocate a little bit, I mean, I think he very easily could be fired if they lose.
So? Because,
I mean, listen, the league is evolving, right? Tomlin's been there a long time. Sure, the guy is consistent, has never had a losing season under him as the head coach. But he's 8-11 in the postseason, right? One Super Bowl, that's awesome. Super Bowl coaches get fired. I wouldn't be surprised if Nick Sirianni, my guy in Philadelphia, gets fired if we lose on Sunday. So I mean, I think right now is a very volatile time in the NFL. I could very easily see it happening. But I do also agree that I mean, he's earned his keep. He's longest tenured head coach. He deserves to have his say on whether or not he wants to leave or not.
It just goes to show, I think, that the NFL is a brutal business, even for the guys at the absolute highest of levels who have won Super Bowls before it. It does not mean winning a Super Bowl that you ain't getting fired. Absolutely can.
Yeah, go 0-17 next year. Boom, you're gone.
Yeah. I think I agree with you guys. He's one of those guys that would get a job.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it's and maybe that's a good thing, right? I think a lot of these coaches could be used to change the scenery. I mean, if you look at it, like you said, it's been a carousel of. I mean, you had Mason Rudolph starting for you at one point, right? You've never had a guy. You win every season, even if it's by one game. So you're never going to get a top quarterback in the draft. It's a kind of purgatory position to be in. I think personally, the Steelers are in one of the worst spots in the NFL just because their roster's old, their defense is old, their offense is not particularly good.
No, it's not.
And you win consistently. You go 9-8, 10-7, whatever every year. How are you going to get one of those top guys like a Fernando Mendoza or a Moore out of the draft? You got
to trade up, which obviously costs so much draft capital, or you need to.
You're mortgaging your future either way, you know, and it's kind of one of those things where, Mike Tomlin, I honestly think 2 years ago, if you would have, tanked a little bit and got a quarterback out of the draft, you're probably in a way better position now. And we're not even having this conversation.
Yeah, that's probably true. With all that said, I do think that the Steelers can win this game. I'm not saying they will. I think it's about 50-50, though, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing the Broncos. Or no, they're not playing the Broncos.
The
They're-
Texans.
They're playing the Texans. Texans have the #1 defense in the NFL. That's the only thing that
Yeah,
worries me a
that
little
defense
bit.
is hellish.
DK Metcalf
Yeah.
should be back though.
Yeah,
Metcalf will
he'll
be
probably be
back.
very motivated, I would think.
Yeah.
I just it's just that offense for the Texans. I completely agree. It's very beatable. You can hold that offense to
trash.
very limited points.
Yeah.
Because
but that
CJ
defense
Stroud is so
scary.
streaky.
Yeah, that defense is scary.
Scary.
Okay.
Babcock's gonna go do his
I will
live
be
shot.
back.
We're gonna make a couple changes.
Tracy, the shoey shoe is gone. I have no idea where it's at.
No, it's if you find
The
it.
shoe's on the loose, guys, and hopefully.
Come on in.
Boom.
All right, guys, we have a special guest appearance by Mr. Connor Hurley. I think
I'm
you are.
not going to say this on the show, but you would think, and like if the Browns made the playoffs,
Seats
the
really
Friday
warm.
before the game, I would be
Left like
decked
that is
out.
for you.
I mean, starter jacket,
Oh,
sweatpants, hat, jersey, my
Okay.
Tim Couch jersey that Jim got for me.
I love that.
I would be decked out. Everyone would know that the Browns are playing this weekend. Look at Connor Hurley right now.
Well, this is a Bill shirt, is it not?
That is.
Is this a Bill shirt?
Sabres on top.
Yeah,
You
we're
need
on
new
a
shoe, Jen. We do.
12 of 13 game heater. What do you want from me? I'm equal fans of both teams. I support my city equally. You wouldn't know that as a Cavs and somewhat Browns fan.
Oh. Ooh.
Somewhat Browns fan.
Burn.
Plead your case.
I don't know. I think you're a bigger Cavs fan than you are a Browns fan.
That's
personally.
Yeah.
And I'm an equal Bills and Sabres fan. So,
I was just thinking.
Before we talk
I think what's
shout
happening.
out to the friends at Noggin
there's no
Boss.
reason for animosity.
Big hat in front of
I would just say that like the two of us can
Shout
exist
out
equally.
Noggin Boss.
Noggin
No,
Boss.
all I'm
Put
saying
that
though,
on,
Connor,
Luka.
is I think you think this weekend is guaranteed.
I think we have a good chance to win, but I think it's going to be a tough game. So
Shout out Noggin Boss. Noggin
we
Boss?
can we can get into it.
Shout out Noggin Boss.
I understand why people are picking the Jaguars. I think our team is completely
Guilty.
flawed. Completely flawed. It's been a weird season. A lot of tough starts and comebacks.
Ooh, Jen, those are good options.
But I think we have the best quarterback in the league. And when he's at his best, I think he can beat anybody.
For those who don't know, I like to get under Connor's skin. He's one of my best friends in the office. I don't ever mean anything that I say about him.
Maybe a few things.
Disclaimer.
I've got thick skin.
All right, you guys ready to talk Bills?
Not really. Am I looking just straight ahead?
You can just look to the wide shot, yeah.
Okay.
And then if you want to, do you want to just tee up Chad maybe to tell the story first since he worked it?
Yeah.
And then
You good to do
Connor
that?
can be the annoying Bills fan.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tracy.
Well, the 2025 season marks the end of Highmark Stadium for the Buffalo Bills.
R.I.P.
So they're doing something rather interesting as they say goodbye to a historic venue. Chad, you actually talked to somebody who was involved in this. What is going on with Highmark Stadium?
Yeah, so basically Bills Mafia has a chance to literally own a part of Bills history. They're going to basically, dismantle everything that's in the stadium and put it up for either for sale or for auction. And that includes seats, turf, lockers, parts of the goalposts, and perhaps the one that's drawing the most attention is the trough urinals that line the upper deck of the stadium there. So the Bills have partnered with a sports memorabilia company over the next couple, or throughout the rest of the year, but every few weeks they're going to be unveiling, some new stuff that they dismantle from the stadium and put it up for sale. And I don't know what you would want to do with a trough urinal in your own personal man cave or garage or whatever, but I think that's just not something that you see every day.
Okay, well, luckily here at TMZ Sports, we have probably like the mayor of Bills Mafia in Connor Hurley.
You can just say Mayor of Buffalo.
Okay, well, Connor, what's up?
We have Connor.
Break this down for us because there was chatter in the office that you are actually expressing interest in one of these urinal troughs.
Yeah, me and a good friend of mine, shout out Julian, he sent me the article yesterday, and he was just like, do you want to go in on a trough? and
obviously,
normally you would have hesitation, but I actually was at the game on Sunday, the final game, likely the final game at Highmark Stadium. And one of the main things I was interested in was to see if people were going to steal the troughs. It's a piece of lore amongst Bills fans that troughs exist at this stadium still. I think it's a sign of the gritty nature of Bills fans, obviously jumping through tables and whatnot. But it is a really big thing amongst the fan base.
And I imagine if they are put up for auction, they will probably be the most expensive item that goes.
Connor, you were at that game, as you said. Didn't you say there were fans leaving with handfuls of cup holders?
Yeah, so I drove home with one girl in the car that was in the car with us, and she had 5 cup holders in her jacket.
Oh.
They kicked them off throughout the game. I didn't think of it because I wasn't going to vandalize my stadium. Obviously, I would never do that. But had I thought of it prior to, I would have loved a cup holder from Highmark Stadium.
That would have been awesome.
But that was the common thing that fans were able to take on Sunday. I think other things were obviously much more difficult. You can't steal a seat. You're not going to take a trough outside of the stadium or take down the goalpost. But yeah, cup holders, seats, signs. I think they're selling the turf, goalposts, everything. It's going to go for a lot because, as you can tell, people from Buffalo really care about this team.
Yeah.
And the stadium because it had a lot of memories over the years.
And in true Bills Mafia fashion, some of the proceeds are going to help out the local communities with all those initiatives.
That's awesome.
That's great. We'll keep you guys updated as Connor Hurley goes on his quest for a urinal trough from Highmark Stadium. But looking forward to 2026, the Bills are going to have a nice, shiny, new state-of-the-art stadium to look forward to and create new memories. And so fast forward 50 years from now, we'll be having the same conversation.
That is a good point. Do you think they implement new troughs into the new stadium? It's like a modern
Probably
stadium,
not.
but they have troughs in there.
No, given the technology,
really?
given the technology of the new stadium, which appears to be state of the art, I do not think there are going to be troughs. Unfortunately, that'd be a nice touch. There are going to be life-size buffaloes outside of the new stadium, and fans, including myself, are obsessed with the size of the buffaloes.
Will you ride the buffalo?
Well, that's the
life-size,
thing.
or
They're trying to make them big enough so people can't like jump on top of them.
Which you would.
Which
But if anyone can,
maybe
you guys
yeah,
will.
like obviously jump off the buffalo onto a table or whatnot. But fans are
Iconic.
upset. They want the buffaloes to be bigger. They want the buffaloes to be as big as possible in the area right outside of the stadium. That's actually
old
a huge
buffaloes.
point of contention.
How big
online.
is a buffalo?
A real buffalo?
Oh, they're huge.
Well, it's an American bison. So there's
You know what I meant, Connor.
there is
Oh my goodness.
no, there is a difference though. People.
I know, I know.
Bye,
You know what I
Amanda.
meant.
But I would say, yeah, I don't know, 1,000 pounds, maybe more.
But I mean, like
Ballpark.
like, how high?
Probably 7 feet.
How tall is an
6 or 7
American
feet.
buffalo?
Bison.
American bison.
6'7".
I said 6 or 7 feet. 6, 7.
It's literally 6 feet 7 inches.
Dude, that's
Wow.
a joke. That's
Can't be real.
I swear to God, I didn't look that up. I swear to God, I did not
Right
look
here,
that up.
guys. 6 foot 7. 6'7". That is hilarious.
And with that, I'm out.
That would have been awesome.
Everyone, say shout out to Chad.
Special guest.
Connor and Chad.
Special guest
Go
Connor,
Bills.
Chad.
Connor, yeah, you cannot knock the passion. He is
Jags by Billy.
every single year. I mean,
hoping
what,
you'd
you have a
see
JP Losman jersey? The guy, through thick and thin.
Let's go Buffalo.
Guys, I swear, like I was not making that up. It was when I looked up the height of the American bison. That's how tall it said.
Well, actually, diehard passion from both of those two. I think Chad has a Charlie Fry jersey.
Charlie Fry.
Shows you just
I have a
how,
Tim Tebow
how
Eagles jersey.
low we have experienced.
Tim Tebow Eagles jersey? That's nice.
that's
Eagles legend Tim
sick.
Tebow. Yeah,
That's sick.
love Tim.
I would
Tebow.
love a Tim Tebow Jaguars jersey.
What about a Tim Tebow like Patriots practice jersey? Didn't he like practice with them?
Yeah.
I think he was like on
Preseason?
the,
I think he was on the-
roster in
It's like a preseason.
But yeah, the Jags won't be cool because that's tight end Tebow.
Yeah.
God, that picture of him when he's like catching that ball and his arm is just like, dude, that's one of
Squeezing
the
the ball.
rippest, like most ripped guys I've ever seen.
Here, let me talk to people.
Babcock wants
In
to
the
talk.
chat,
Hey,
Yeah, guys,
guys.
have some questions for Babalicious.
Mike in the chat.
Hey guys.
Mikey
could
chats.
I say it's me?
Should you say? I think it'll say it to you. Oh, you mean like talk to the people in the chat like
Yeah,
by,
I'm gonna type to
by
them.
typing to them? Guys, if you have any questions for Babcock, he will be
I'm
answering.
scared.
Can you guys search
Oh,
what his YouTube history is when you?
Oh. Wow.
That would
one
be a
can't be
bummer.
seen, can
Oh,
it?
MJB in the
Babcock
chat.
would know the height of an American bison.
That's true.
An American bison?
Yeah, how tall do you think an American bison is?
It's
Its height.
on all four.
You wanted to be on the
don't
back
know.
too?
No, like standing on fours.
I would say I'd probably say about 5.5 feet, 6 feet.
Oh, it's 6'7".
Six
Six
to
feet,
7?
7 inches.
Okay, so 5.5, 6 feet. I said.
6.
You're off by a
It's
whole foot.
six
No, it
foot,
wasn't.
7 inches. is
6
the
foot.
average.
That's the average.
Yeah, that is what.
This can't be.
Do they make buffalo wings out of buffalo?
Babylicious.
Yeah,
Yes,
Babylicious.
and they call them buffalo
So
wings.
fictitious.
And it's the
Love
same
it
thing.
when you call them
Fictitious.
buffalo wings, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the story
But
behind
where
the face?
They call them chicken wings. And so I keep calling them buffalo wings because,
What?
as everyone knows, I like to get under
Do they?
So I
See,
call
man.
them buffalo wings because,
No, but I wonder,
he
do
kinda
they
doesn't like
actually
to call
make
them
wings
buffalo
out
wings?
of buffaloes?
yeah, right? Well, out of buffalo.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess they don't have wings.
Some bison wings? Some American bison wings is how we should.
Bison wing.
Beats me.
Babcock, what would you do if your hair
Babcock, what
falls
would you do
out?
if your hair? Oh man. Well,
Would you get a tube?
Dan, if I.
Is that Danny?
Yeah, is that,
Yeah,
like,
it's
is that
hard
like a
getting-
nightmare you have? Like you wake up, like,
I think if I start to lose it, I'll just shave it off.
Okay.
But I'm not sure how great I'm gonna look with
Would
the-
you go like just buzzed, or would you go like full
I don't
on
know. It
Dana
depends how much I'm losing. Yeah.
White? Or would you keep the beard?
Oh, I don't know.
you don't
Yeah,
have
I
much
think you have to
grays.
use the
You're
beard.
pretty good
Yeah,
on
I don't have too
grays.
many grays. I got more grays in my mustache
I think
and
you
my
have a
beard.
long
Yeah,
time
my
before you have to
side.
worry about that.
Yeah,
Like, you're not
yeah. I have.
going
That's still
any-
got. The one thing. Thank God. That's
Babcock,
the one
would you
thing.
become like a hat guy then? Do you think?
Yeah. Oh,
Fedoras?
A fedora?
no.
Ooh.
No. Me doing my hair in my.
The
Kangol
most
hats?
played video.
Kangol hat.
Yeah.
That would be insane. You just start repping a Kangol hat everywhere. I almost bought one.
Yeah, what kind of hat would you wear?
I was in
don't know.
Tokyo and I saw a Kangol store and I went in and I almost just because Jalen Hurts always pulls up in a Kangol and I was like, I want to be like Jalen Hurts.
He does always
So
pull
I
up
almost
with a
bought
Kangol.
a Kangol. You
He
guys
does.
love the footage? Yeah, that video's hilarious. Of Babcock. Guys, keep the questions coming. Babylicious is in the chat.
When we were just doing that segment, did we show Connor and his glory?
What?
Showed him jumping through a table,
Did
getting
you?
carried on a table. Yeah, all after losses too.
All after loss.
What do they do if they win?
It's just
We don't know
an
yet.
excuse to party.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's what football games should be, guys. An excuse to have fun with your friends and fellow fans.
And you asked, we deliver here on TMZ Sports.
That's right.
What's everyone doing this weekend?
Oh,
Whoa,
is that Babcock?
dang.
Good.
Double champ.
double champ.
Oh,
That's
double
right
champ.
after I
That was an
won.
unintentional segue I just gave myself.
That's you
That's
did.
awesome.
Shama.
Shama. That's
Got
right
it.
after I
So
won
funny.
my second belt in the UFC.
This is my favorite story.
I took
Just
that picture. Hey,
Did you?
Photo credit.
Come on.
Photo credit.
Yeah, courtesy of, let's go courtesy of
Lee,
Wid on that.
Speaking from experience, Babcock, if you look like that, shave it off. You gotta shave the sides.
Where?
No, you keep the cul-de-sac, man. I think you
No, I like
O'Leary.
it. I like it. Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful in that picture.
Where's Mr. Wonderful?
I
yeah.
don't see my photo credit.
I don't see Mr. Wonderful.
Man, I was
Anakin, come on over.
Anakin,
Hooping with that.
come here.
Come on in,
Anakin.
Anakin.
come on in here.
come over here.
Talk
Come
some
talk.
football.
Talk ball.
All right. All right. Oh
it-
no. Oh, okay. Yeah. So if I look like that, now I've got it because I'm watching on the stream, so I'm behind
Oh,
Connor Green.
this. If
Boom.
yeah, the boom.
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 Double champ.
If that happens, yeah, I'm taking it all off.
Yeah, that happened.
But if you're a double champ,
Wait a minute, Anakin.
I'm
Special
seeing.
guest Anakin.
What do you think? What
oh,
country
here,
should we have?
Argentina's pointed out right here.
Yeah, what country do you want?
It's got to be on.
So for those of you,
Well,
who
it's got to
don't
be
know,
facing the camera.
It's got to be on
is
top.
a massive Cristiano Ronaldo fan.
He loves
Says
Cristiano.
he is-
Not true at all.
Nope.
Excellent
news.
soccer player.
They keep
Not
saying
true.
that to you.
Not true.
Guys,
it's very not
he's
true.
saying that
It
that's
is
not,
not
true, but he has a
true.
Ronaldo little shrine on his
I
desk.
saw him do the celebration.
I totally
He
look
loves
like
hitting
I
the
have a
camera.
Ronaldo shrine on my desk.
Well, he
Tell
likes
him
our
to take the shirt off because he has the abs
take
too.
the shirt off.
No.
Take the shirt off. You got the.
Babcock, I might need you for a live shot.
Okay.
Dude, we're not
With
talking
San
business
Fran.
right now.
Oh,
Okay.
come on.
Hey.
Which is
You're killing the vibe, man.
potentially in a minute.
Okay.
Can.
Is that okay?
Anakin,
you wanna sit
you
in?
should replace Babcock and sit.
Oh, I'd love to.
Can Steve? What do we have to do? Just one more?
Probably like 1.5.
I
But
can
we can
stall
do it.
for
We're
you if you
okay.
need 5
We can
minutes.
do
Okay.
it if we just gotta
Yeah,
grab.
Ken, you just gotta do one more second.
Anakin.
Anakin sitting in, talking about Alex
You
Pereira.
want Shannon?
I don't know who that is.
Chama. Word of the year, guys. Guys, start it now. Mark my words. Chama's going to be the word of the year 2026.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Man, these two.
Chama.
New Year's
Okay.
Eve, man. Like real Troy and Gabriella.
I know.
Yeah,
I really thought it was
here,
going to
I'll
last
do the
forever. They were
UFC
the,
thing
they
and
were
then-
the
and then
most
we'll-
successful couple of 2026.
Yeah.
Could've been the
Yeah, he
start
can.
of something there.
Anakin can stall him.
I'm sad.
I'm gonna come in here with Tracy Cortez asking Alex Pereira if they're gonna get married.
By the way,
This is
chat,
the
I don't know
best.
if you know this. Michael Babcock just put the entire city of San Francisco on hold for this.
Yeah, they'll have to
So
wait.
they're going to have to wait.
I'd rather talk to you guys than San Francisco.
Modern day Ron Burgundy.
Ron
I
Burgundy.
don't believe you.
Stay classy. Stay classy, San Diego.
San Francisco.
Stay classy,
Stay
San
classy,
Diego.
San Francisco.
San Diego.
Okay. So, Alex Pereira, there's no.
So the clip coming in is days after they went Instagram official, and she jokes about getting married.
Okay, that was
Fast
just
forward a
days.
few days.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you have the caption you can read, his post.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. But you're coming in with that.
Correct. Here comes sound.
Baby, are you gonna want to marry me? Alex!
Após a nossa decolagem.
Sim ou não?
Obrigada.
Sim ou não? Chama.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Aren't they the cutest couple in the whole UFC?
Best couple of 2026.
I agree. Alex Pereira and Tracy Cortez, they've broken up.
No.
Yeah.
You're
sorry,
kidding.
guys. Yeah, it's over.
No.
This is the most like roller coaster short relationship that I can ever remember. We just found out about the relationship on New Year's Eve when Tracy and Alex posted. You remember they put up this really cute, there it is, a really cute photo on Instagram celebrating the new year. Nobody knew that they were together, and you're like, awesome, like this is great.
Yeah.
Matching.
Then we get that plane.
Yeah.
They're on a plane together going somewhere.
Right. So
about
we
getting
get
married.
that, Dylan. Right. We get the hey, we're dating, we love each other, Happy New Year. Then she's talking about marriage a few days later.
that
Right. No word if that is why this relationship has ended, but it might be a good place to start. So this morning, Alex goes. I'm sorry. Don't. We'll strike that out. So Thursday night, Alex has this to say. Thank you to my fans for all the love. I would like to communicate with you guys that even though me and Tracy shared great moments together, we decided it would be better for the both of us to go our separate ways.
My God.
And then he went on to say he wished her nothing but the best.
That is
He's
hilarious.
not kidding. Great moments.
Right.
They spent
Like
seconds.
Counted on one hand.
Yeah.
Part of me was like, okay, I think they're a legit couple, especially because she was training in Brazil.
Yep.
It sounded like she was spending a lot of time with him.
Yeah.
And so that kind of steers me away from publicity stunt.
Right.
It seems like maybe, especially with that video, he was pretending to be asleep there.
Yeah.
Pretending to be tired. Chama.
Which, yeah.
I think he was like, you know what? This is too public.
Right.
A lot of people talking about it. I don't want to worry about this. I want to focus on fighting.
And he broke up with her?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, two badasses, by the way,
Yeah.
together. It was like, when you saw it, it was like, wait, I think this is awesome. I love
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And,
So I was thinking.
But then, yeah, maybe it was just a New Year's, it was, maybe drinks were flowing,
Right.
maybe some passion was
Right,
flowing.
you're having a couple drinks.
New
and you're
year, new
hugging her.
me.
Right, and then she's asking when you're going to propose on like January 2nd, and then you're like,
Maybe a little bit of a red flag.
To me, that might have been the moment.
I mean, it sucks. I'm truly heartbroken.
I know, it's
This
tough.
was the strongest 9-day relationship I've ever seen. I felt the love. And then, to see Alex Pereira posting on a story running in the rain, you could just tell how much this really
Right.
affected him.
Yeah, the
Here's-
running in the rain is
Right.
peak breakup.
Oh,
It is.
man. Here's
Oh,
what I'll
there
say.
he is.
It's possible that this was going on for a while before they made it
Right.
public, right? So it might have been longer than 9 days, but maybe not. We just don't know. If we find out why they've broken up, we will
So sad.
bring it to you all. We're very invested in this, as you can see.
Moment of silence.
Yeah, that's the moment of
Yeah,
silence.
you
God,
know,
that is-
love is dead, I guess.
Love is
You wanna-
in the 2026, man. What's going on this year?
I know. What a fighter, though, Alex
So
Pereira.
much crazy
Yes.
stuff. And
She's
then
a badass,
Alex
too, like Dylan
Pereira
said.
breaking up with Tracy Cortez. I mean, it's just
Yeah, it's
Can't catch
Brian
a break this
Ortega's
year.
ex.
I worked during the break to put that up.
Did
because
you?
it was
Well, the
such a
story
big
did really
deal.
well.
Yeah, no,
Big deal.
yeah.
Steve, can I go and...
Yeah, you're good. You're
Okay.
good.
Okay.
We are going to do
Bye, guys.
one
Have a good
more,
weekend. Or I guess
segment
over
of
there.
a little short segment of the goodbye.
What short segment?
Lucas Ryan's
Okay.
going to bring you just notes for Josh Jacobs' house.
Oh.
his house is being. It got sold, right?
We literally only need like 2 minutes total with the goodbye. So it don't have to be too long.
2 minutes with the goodbye.
2 minutes.
Zidane, I know.
Defense.
Awful starts of the year. Shortest relationship in the history of relationships. David, they were so strong. It was the strongest 9-day relationship.
I wonder if Cupid did this.
I know.
What's he trading?
Krista, exactly. Stay classy, San Francisco.
Oh. Three amigos.
Tres amigos. TMZ Deportes.
Lucas and the Cutie Pies.
So this is not a welcome back.
The
It's
stray
before we
wins.
go, Packers play the Bears on Saturday. Someone who's into some extra money, and then 2 minutes, and we'll see you on Monday.
Was Jacobs a free agent signing?
He was.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yes,
Before we get out of here,
Was that
Yeah.
were you practicing?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
nice.
okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Whoa.
Let's do that one.
We're not
Yeah.
done just yet.
Yeah, I gotta say,
Pump the brakes.
whoever does the notes,
Chill
and
out.
I think, is it Ryan? Do you do the notes? Do you do these notes? No, I just love the color coordination
It's
of the
very helpful.
teams on here. That is a good touch.
Guys, yeah, if
that's
you
good
can't tell,
producing.
Ryan on here, you guys, I don't know if you can see.
That's just good
For Ole
producing.
Miss versus Miami, color coordinated the letters and
The background.
highlighting. So insane, just
Madison,
insane
do you want to take
commitment to the game.
Babcock's chair for this segment?
Oh.
It's like, oh,
Smart.
guess who's back?
Oh,
Back.
Nope.
Back
never mind.
again.
Never mind.
Thank you, Dylan.
Oh, never mind. Oh,
Little RPO.
Faked out again.
Little RPO.
Wow.
No, you're good. You're good. He
That was crazy,
forgot his
guys.
phone.
All right, before we get out of here, the Green Bay Packers are going against their rival Chicago Bears Saturday night in the wild card round. And Packers running back Josh Jacobs can breathe a sigh of relief because he has officially cut all ties with Las Vegas. He's sold his custom-built home for $4.7 million. Now, guys, this home was completed in 2023.
goodness.
A lot of people thought maybe Josh Jacobs would be a Raider for life.
Yeah.
And we know as he went
What
to
a
Green
house.
Bay in free agency, that was not the case. But, I mean, whoever bought this home, we do not know. But it comes with a movie theater and a 6-car garage. Ultimately sold by James W. Meadows Jr. of BHHS Nevada Properties on New Year's Eve. So he's going into the new year completely fresh. Obviously, he's doing his thing with the Packers, but it's got to be a sigh of relief, even though he's not hurt for money or by any means at all. But to officially part ways with your former home, I think that's got to be a good sign for him going.
Yeah, and that house looked beautiful. I feel like that, like when you live in a place like that, it makes playing for the Raiders a little better, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, but also, I mean, it must be sad to leave a Las Vegas home. You know,
For sure.
It'd be good to have it to go visit, but
Exactly.
3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. Yeah.
Only 4 bathrooms? Wow.
Floor to ceiling, completely customized for Josh Jacobs. And I'm going to have to imagine that a fellow athlete took
Probably
over
another
this
Raider.
home. Another Raider, maybe.
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah, that would make sense.
yeah, it's tailored to an athlete's lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. What do you guys think about Josh Jacobs going into the playoffs?
I like it. I mean, this is a big game. You gotta beat the Packers here. I mean, it's a
One of the biggest
rivalry
rivalry
game
in
still
sports.
too. Like,
Yeah.
you lose this one, that kind of hurts the whole season.
Yeah, we'll find out. There's a massive slate of NFL games going on this weekend. We are going to be following everything that happens over this weekend. We'll get back to you on Monday, 1 to 2 p.m. on the stream
Every single day.
and on FS1. We love you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Dylan, real quick, pickup, got to beat the Bears.
Was that
What did I say?
supposed to be
Packers.
the
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
good.
Oh, sweet.
Beat the Bears. You said beat
Yeah.
the Packers. Just a couple ways to say beat the Bears.
No, it's a big game. Got to beat the Bears. Got to beat the Bears. Got to beat the Bears.
Bears.
Must beat the Bears?
The Bears.
It's essential to beat the Bears. Yeah, beat the Bears.
If we do not beat the Bears, everything's over.
But if he beats the Packers, that would be pretty interesting too. Though.
That'd be pretty impressive. Actually, that'd be more impressive,
That would be
honestly.
sad. Josh Jacobs, a single-numbered runner.
We're going to
doubt.
wrap
I
up
do
here
like
in a
that.
minute here on the stream.
Guys,
One more minute.
I hope that you all have an amazing weekend watching a ton of awesome sports, football, wild card weekend, college football playoffs. It's going to be a great weekend for sports, man.
Does Trey Young make his debut soon, or is he
I hope.
hurt?
Well,
not
so
playing.
he's probably not. Well, he's not going to play a lot of games if he plays. Guys, Trey Young in a Wizards jersey is something to behold.
Yeah, it looks.
Looks pretty great.
Yes, that's just true. That is something to behold.
No, it's amazing, guys. Like, look how cute Ice Trey is, guys.
Trey.
Look at that guy.
Wearing number 3.
Wearing number 3. Yep.
Number 3. Oh, what? I don't know what to make of that statement. He was like, I hated my time. At the end of it.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, I couldn't take the pain anymore. I'd rather start somewhere new and have no idea what's going to happen than be here anymore.
All right, what's the guarantee pick of the weekend?
Eagles over
Jaguars.
San Francisco 49ers.
Patriots
Jaguars.
beat the Chargers.
Let's go, Jack.